Join us for today's adventure as we travel down the Blue Star Memorial Highway to West Point, where we will take a tour of the James Young House. This federal-style house was built by the town's founder, James Young.
So when was this built?
1795.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, this old girl's in good shape.
It is.
200 plus years old. These are the original floors. You can see even some of the glass is still original. The picture there is Barney McCoy. During the Civil War, his wife would be the granddaughter of the founder of West Point, of James Young. This has been in the same family. It's never left the family 200 plus years.
Wow. So nobody actually lives here.
At this moment, no.
Okay.
Now, the back L part here, Janice that owns it, and she is still a direct descendant, she rents that out as part of the Airbnb.
Okay.
And then also there's a house over here at the railroad, we just call it the Railroad House because it dates to 1900. But anyway, she rents those for Airbnb. This is open for meetings, and then she lets me bring people up here to walk through.
Well, that's awesome.
This is
There's only one piece of original furniture in this building that's in the other room. The rest of it she has picked as period
correct.
representative.
Yeah. Clara Barton, the founder of the American Red Cross, stayed here while distributing flood relief to the victims of the 1884 flood.
The sideboard here is original to the property, to the family.
What an amazing piece of furniture.
That is.
I don't have a date on it, but likely early 1800s. Now the doors are original too.
The original doors.
And these style of doors, I don't know if you've ever heard the story, but this style is called cross and Bible. But you can see the cross.
Yeah.
And really, a lot of doors are this design today, but it's just not called that.
Right, yeah.
But you got the cross up
Cross
here,
and
you got
the open Bible.
Of the Bible.
This house was built along the Louisville Nashville Turnpike, which was built in 1797. It was an old stagecoach route.
Anna Eliza McCoy, she is the granddaughter of James Young, the founder. She was a character, but after her husband died, she lived another 30, 40 years and took care of this place. And even back here, they did keep it open so that travelers could access it and then stay. There's bedrooms are going to be up here mostly for the family, but some families live back there, and also travelers, how it was back in the day.
Look at the lock. on
Yeah,
that
those
door.
keys and
Amazing. Wow.
I guess skeleton keys, I guess.
James Young also operated a ferry from the mouth of the Salt River across the Ohio River.
He went ahead and just purposefully left the original brick exposed here.
Monty said this was built with slave labor, which was common back then. Oh wow, what a view of the river from here.
Of course, that's Salt River down below us, but if you've heard the saying, up a river without a panel or
Yeah.
that kind
Yeah.
Up
of
a river without a river.
variations. That's because of that one right there. Henry Clay was a good friend of this family, and Henry Clay's son and James Young's son were roommates in Transylvania. So Clay would come here and hunt and fish from time to time. In 1836, when Clay was running against Jackson, he went up Salt River and mysteriously the paddles broke and delayed his return coming back down here. So he could not get into Louisville to meet Henry Clay in the debate and everything. So it was always considered bad luck, or if you said, I'm gonna send you up Salt River, that's just a derogatory term for bad luck for
Oh no.
politics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
got-
always held quilts, that's for sure. The White House across the street is the old Young's Inn, which was a stagecoach stop back in the day. An interesting fact is that West Point sits on the 38th parallel, and that is the line that separates North and South Korea, which goes completely around the Earth and passes through West Point.
I know when one of the other James Young descendants lived here in the 1840s, 22 of his family in this structure.
Wow, 22, that's a lot. West Point, Kentucky was a town that prospered because of its proximity to the Ohio and the Mississippi rivers. Walking through this 200-year-old house was absolutely amazing. We're so thankful that Monty took us here.
He lived here, and then he would move across and live at the inn, and then later he came back over here.
This is the back of the house, which is now used as an Airbnb. They have a fireplace, and the original smokehouse still stands, which is quite amazing. Young's Inn is now a private residence, but it was a famous stagecoach stop along the Louisville Nashville Turnpike. We love the story that Monty told us about the bullet hole.
One person shot at somebody else. The bullet went into the door frame here. The bullet is still there.
So Monty walked us across the street to see the bullet hole. The current owner saved it when they did some renovation.
Yeah, right there. Yep. I'm gonna take a picture if I can of it there real quick. Yeah.
When they remodeled,
We then took a walk across the railroad track to the Young Family Cemetery. We never knew this existed, and it was so cool to see.
and he'd come from France, but he was actually the one that started the raised letter system. Braille gets credit, of course, for improving on this guy's system. But he was the first one.
We highly recommend taking a trip to West Point, Kentucky. There is so much history in this little town. We plan to go back for a walking tour. If you'd like to see the History Museum, click the video that just popped up on your screen.